Brightest Blessings. My name is Margaret Knorr, and this is my 2024 Tarot Reading Contest entry number 1 for August. I am using the Really Badly Drawn Tarot deck, and I am answering the question for Erin on what do I need to do to live in alignment with my soul. Okay. I will shuffle the cards. Okay. Our first position is where am I right now? And our first card is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune means that you are in a position to go in any direction. It is a cycle where you're going to have your highs and have your lows. But the good thing to know about this is that if you're stuck in a low spot, then that means you're preparing for the upswing and you're going to have a high spot. So your position right now is very fluid and has a lot of potential. You just have to be prepared to weather the ups and the downs. Okay, our second position is what is your next step? So our second card is the Seven of Swords. So your next step is to avoid having a lot of responsibility thrust on you right now. You know, things are a little unsteady, unstable, though on a good track, but you don't need to be overwhelmed with a lot of ideas, a lot of responsibilities, and especially any kind of drama. So you're going to want to avoid being in the middle of gossip and drama and just, getting mixed up with a lot of other people's issues. Um, Try to keep things clean and uncomplicated for the time being. Okay, the third card is what is your current obstacle? Interesting. The Five of Swords. So the current obstacle is don't be too caught up in being right, in being the one on top, the one to have all the toys, so to speak. Um, just don't be competitive, um, and don't be comparing yourself to other people. You're your own person, you have your own identity, and you need to really step out into that and be more assertive about being yourself and who you truly are. So, just like You need to stay away from people's drama and be a little bit more focused on yourself. Don't get too caught up in proving yourself. Just work on quietly working on yourself and coming out more as who you truly are. All right, our fourth card is what is my strength? And the card we got is death. Now, death just means change, and it's time to look at some serious change. Change that will make some major differences in your life right now. So, your strength is being able to break off and walk away from those things that are no longer serving you. This is the change that you need to bring into your life. Evaluate relationships, evaluate habits, evaluate the way you think about things, especially yourself. Um, just reevaluate the connections that you have all over in your life. Are they serving you or are they holding you back? Are they lifting you up or are they trying to pull you down? Those things that aren't encouraging you, driving you to be a better person, driving you to find what is truly in your soul, then those are things you're going to have to start putting to a distance. Those are the changes that you're going to have to make to bring more positivity and insight into your life. So, those changes are not easy, which is why it's depicted by a death card, because that's never easy. But these changes will help you, you know, um, put aside what is holding you back from discovering who you truly are and how to really be in alignment with your own soul. Okay, our fifth card is what do I need to work toward? And this is the Ten of Pentacles. Now, the Ten of Pentacles is an abundance card, and this can be in reference to money, but it can also be in reference to resources. So, you need to work toward really identifying what your resources are. And resources are talents, abilities, connections. Uh, so, all the beneficial aspects of your personality and those around you that can be tapped into and used to work on yourself and build up your own resources, both physically and spiritually. Um, with the pentacles, we think a lot more on the physical aspect of things, because it's an earth card. So it's more, being grounded, tactile, physical. But when talking about resources, we also need to keep in mind the spiritual resources that are available to us. So you really need to work toward recognizing what your resources are, both within yourself and those who are your closest supporters, who really believe in you and encourage you and are there to help you every step of the way. And find out how these things fit together in a way that you can use them to help yourself begin to grow. Um, I think you will find an abundance of resources when you really look at what is your heart's desire. Um, the things that you deeply long for, that make you restless when you don't have them, will give you some insight into your soul. And when you recognize that, then you can see what your resources are that will help you get closer to that goal. You can't really do it alone, but it does fall to you to do the bulk of the work to get to this spot in your life. So don't be afraid. It's a cycle of life that you have to go through. There will be ups and downs. There will be disappointments, but there will be successes and, you know, encouraging victories. When you eliminate negativity from your life through drama and self serving individuals that don't have your best interest at heart, but don't fall into the trap of comparing yourself with others, especially when that comparison causes you to see or think of yourself in a lesser light than those other people, because you are not less than those people. There is more to you to be discovered. You have more potential untapped yet. And by, making changes, by eliminating negativity and drama, eliminating self thoughts that put yourself down, especially comparing yourself to others, and moving forward to identify and activate the resources that you have, then you are going to find yourself in a place to be more in line with your soul and discovering who you truly are and what your direction and purpose should be. Well, I hope you found this very helpful, that it resonated with you, and I wish you all the best. Blessed be.